And I'd like to kind of move on to the future, right? So you've been very successful, benefiting the community, the tribal community, but community around as well. What are the next steps? What are you going to do next to take the casino and the tribe to the next level?
Well, I want to just go back a little bit. And one of the things that has motivated the way we do things and think about things are the ethics and aesthetics of our ancestors. We haven't forgotten that. So we use those in our business, taking care of one another, taking care of the land. If it was all taken away from us, our ability to do that, we're going to buy it back to do the right thing. So in going forward, I think we're looking for ways to divest, but we're looking for ways to divest our monies in green enterprises. And so we've already started organic farming and gardening, where our goal is not only we're feeding our elders now organic produce and so forth, but to have all of our team members fed the organic produce in the casino, and eventually be able to sell the produce at cost in low-income neighborhoods. So again, we're broadening out. We're thinking of things, electric car dealerships, things like that, but always green and environmentally sensitive. The one thing going forward was that we do have to be very mindful of protecting our sovereignty and our ability to do gaming, Class 3 gaming here. There's a history in this country of every time American Indians get something, somehow others want to come and get it. You know, there was the horrible Trail of Tears where the large tribes, were marched out of the South and moved to Oklahoma to starve and die. They find oil on the Indians' land and then rip off the Indians of the land and the oil. So now, of course, we have a corner here on Indian gaming. And we have proven here, particularly in California and elsewhere, that we are good at it. We know how to regulate, take care of the business, and do a good job. So as we move and start thinking about things like online gaming and sports betting, there are many the state wanting to get in on it, that sort of thing. And we have done such a good job at what we're doing here. We believe and will advocate for ourselves that we should continue in this field. When it comes to sports betting and online betting, we have proven that we are good and smart people in this business and can do it well and regulate it well. Again, a lot of state governments, local governments, they haven't had experience in this. They don't know what to do. They're going to be hiring people, and they want to tell the state that they're going to, the state's going to get a lot of money, but they don't tell the general public how much it's going to cost them to regulate it, or even how they're going to regulate it. How are they going to stop, for instance, a 14 or 15-year-old from using his mother's app to sports bet, for example? Have they thought about that? Well, we certainly have. And so again, I think, and of course we could revenue share as we do with the state. It could be a win-win, but we are the people who've learned to do a business well. And we should certainly protect what we're doing and not have any kind of government interference or policy that would interfere with our right, our hard-earned right to keep sovereignty and to game under that sovereignty.
And you absolutely anticipated my question, because my last question was about sports betting and online gaming. So are you excited about as a sports betting opportunity, or just kind of looking at it and doing other things in the meantime?
Well, we're looking obviously at other things, but it's certainly one option out there. But more than anything, I'm looking at it in terms of protecting our rights, something that would impinge on our ability to game. And let us not be fooled. If the state or state governments, for instance, got a line on this and were making money, what kind of policy might they enact to then try to get into our brick and mortar houses or open their own brick and mortar houses or whatever? Things are going well. They're going smoothly. You see the tribes in Southern California. You see Graton here benefiting larger communities doing what we're doing. Let us keep doing that. We have a right to do it, and we've been very good in sharing it with others. So I think it's important for us to protect our business. And for me, sports gaming, sports betting, there's not as much money as a Class 3 slot machine. We're in the gaming business. Let's just talk. So there isn't. But for me, it's more, as been trying to say, about protecting what it is we do as Indian people here in the state.
Absolutely. Great. Greg, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. And I do hope that I will be able to visit your casino and see all of those changes that you have made over the last few years. Hopefully soon when travel resumes. For now, thank you so much. Thank you really for being so passionate in explaining to our audience, again, what are those goals of tribal gaming and community gaming, I suppose. And I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Yeah, well, I look forward to seeing you here. You have a beautiful room waiting for you at Graton Resort and Casino.
Thank you.